Hello and welcome to another video from Runners FIFA. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video than I made before. It's not the series that I uploaded earlier. It's a completely different video where I'm gonna play a game on my main account with my team that I'm actually gonna sell after this game because I think there is gonna come a market crash and I'm gonna explain it later. But here you can see my team. It's a 4-3-2-1 team with built around mainly Sanchez, of course. And I'm going to go through it here. And here we have Farman in goal. Really nice goal actually for the price you pay for him. 1,000 coins. I mean, what can go wrong? Pretty good. Made some nice saves, and I'm happy with him. And on the right back we have Dijkmeyer, also German, 88 pace, lightning fast, of course, but also pretty tall, and he makes the job basically. He's got pretty good defending and physics as well, so he's pretty decent. And in center back we have Matip, basically because I needed someone to link to Foreman in goal because a friend recommended him to me, so I just used him. 72 pace, 83 defending. I mean, he's good as well. And then the best center back that we have, or the best player, Vertonghen, Spurs, Belgium. You know, you might have traded him yourself. He's really good actually. And on the left back I need a link to Vertonghen mainly, so I used Rose from Tottenham as well. Englishman. I don't really rate him that much. He's not that good, but I needed the links, and he's not that good in anything. He's a little bit mediocre in everything. But in the midfield we have Luis Gustavo, a really nice midfielder. Of course, a little bit more defensive than attacking, so maybe more like a CDM. He makes the job basically, as I said earlier. And right next to him we have another Brazilian, Fernandinho. All stats over 70, really nice player actually, good midfielder, can play both center attacking mid and CDM, CM. Really good midfielder basically, from Man City. And here we have one of my favorite players on this game actually, Christian Eriksen from Tottenham. He is really good, make many goals and assists for me, holds the ball very well, good passing, good dribbling. It's just basically one of my favorite players. And here we have another good player, Douglas Costa, on the right forward position. He's of course pretty weak as you expect him to be, but I mean the pace, the skills, the dribbling, and pretty decent shooting as well makes up for it. And on the left wing we have Alexis Sanchez, the star player of this team basically, the player the team was built around. I really like him. He's got 87 pace, 83 shooting, and 88 dribbling, with some really nice other stats, and scores many goals. And a striker, I needed someone to link to Alexis, and then I chose Welbeck, that actually made surprisingly many goals for me. He made like one goal per game, and sometimes even more goals than Sanchez. That's a little bit strange. And here you're gonna see me go into a game, the last game for Sally's team. And when the game's going, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the market crash that I was talking about earlier, and you're just gonna see the gameplay in the background. So basically, for you that have lived under a rock for the last few years, it's Christmas in like 2 weeks maybe, and as usual, I think EA is going to be releasing special packs on Christmas, many different, but also all the FIFA players, like the kids, get PSN cards so they can open packs on FIFA, and basically just much packs are open. And of course that means that when much packs are open, also the price of the players are gonna drop down as it made earlier years. So that's also why I should recommend you to sell your players already now, because the players are going to be start dropping already now and going down a little bit all the way to Christmas. But maybe they might be a little bit lower just before Christmas, or I don't really know, because it was like that on Black Friday. The players were a little bit cheaper the day before Black Friday than on the day, but I can make a later video on that when we come a little bit closer to Christmas. But another reason why you should sell your team is also because in January, in the beginning of it, there's gonna be team of the season as all years, and for me it's just the biggest happening of FIFA, and from any other person. I mean, just so many packs are going to be opened. The price is just gonna drop down massively. It's gonna be a huge market crash, but also a big hype. The first blue cards of the year, everybody's gonna be playing FIFA, and it's gonna be like a new start of it. Like it's a new FIFA that is released, and because of when those two things are as close to each other that they are, prices are not going to go up that much between them. So I shouldn't recommend you to buy your players back at Christmas. I think you should wait and just build a cheap team and wait until team of the year and sell it a little bit before, and then buy, you know, the main team for all the coins you have, because the prices after team of the year are going to rise with like 100%. There's no chance that they're going to go down any more after that. Maybe in team of the season, but just after it's no chance. And I think you should build a cheap team, and because of that I'm going to make a video a little bit later this week with a cheap team. The cheap team that I'm going to use, I have this team, and then I'm going to sell it and make a team for around maybe 20-30k, around that. I think that is pretty good. Maybe some informs that is just like between 10 and 12k, you know, you can discard after 10 days if you don't want them. I'm gonna try to build a fun team to play with, probably a hybrid. I think 2, 3 or 4 leagues, because I think these teams are pretty fun to play with. And I think it's really important to build a fun team right now, because then you want to play FIFA even to Christmas and later on team of the year, because then you earn more money as well, of course, when you play the game. And who would say no to 10 or 20k more on on Christmas, or when team of the year is released? A better, maybe one pack that gets you that team of the year player, or maybe a good player for your team. So that was a little bit of that, and now I think I'm gonna talk a little bit about the team that I had, what I thought of the players, how they performed, and if what team I'm going to build later. And basically, I like this team. I just had it for a short period of time. I knew it when I bought it, but I think it was really important I sold it pretty early, because, you know, I don't want to lose coins. I'm not the YouTuber that opens like FIFA points every Wednesday for 12,000 FIFA points or anything like that. I'm just like one normal FIFA player that want to start a YouTube channel and, you know, grow and get a little bit bigger. So I think that this is a pretty good team, and I'm gonna keep it basically the same. Maybe put some better players in. For example, I'm gonna try to get Lewandowski for striker, and maybe Cazorla or what's his name, Coutinho in the midfield. Maybe a little bit better center back and left back or something like that. But if you look at the whole, I think it's a really good team, and I would recommend it to you as well. Even though it didn't look like it in this video, I didn't play that well. It was pretty late, and I had a test the day after for school, so I had studied for like three hours, and I just had things about that test in my mind. So, but I mean, if you look at this game, I played a little bit sweaty as well, but now I reached Division 2, which I'm really happy about this early in the game. Last year I didn't reach Division 1 once, I think, but the year before, FIFA 14, I think I won. Yeah, I won Division 1 2 or 3 times, so I was really good at that game. But at this moment you have to, or this time I should say, you have to be a little bit more sweaty. I mean, the other players are really sweaty, they build sweaty teams, and when you get on these divisions, I mean like 3, 2, 1, everybody just want to win Division 1, get the shirts, get the coins for winning it, but also they can show for friends, well, I won Division 1. I think that's everybody's aim to do that, and that's why the divisions are sweaty. But as you can see, I lost 3-2 in this game. He had some lucky goals, but I had it too. I mean, the goal with Douglas Costa when I got a rebound was also pretty lucky. But you have to be lucky sometimes. So that was actually everything for today, but I hope you learned something and don't do any silly mistakes with the market crash and buy your team at the right moment. And I have to thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! All around, there's no color to be found. Took my heart